Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you have your teacups ready because the tea I'm about to pour you is piping hot. Before we begin, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content. I've been trying to get this video to you guys for a while now, but life shows up, and when it does, child, you have to answer. But here we are now, and here we go. If you remember or watched my last video, I told you all the Sister Circle had been canceled after being on the air for 3 seasons. Well, Quad took to the Bonnet Chronicles that's hosted by Tammy Roman, and she was asked what happened. And here is what she had to say. Check this out.
Oh, serious. We ain't gonna get none of
What's going
that.
on with the circle?
Baby, they don't put the circle down, unfortunately. I'm so happy you brought that up, Tammy, because I feel like it needs to be addressed. I want people to know that it wasn't TV1. It wasn't TV1 and Cleo. TV1 was very pleased with what we were bringing to the table. They were very ecstatic and loved the show, loved the content of the show, loved it so much that they also put it on Cleo, which is their sister station, a sister channel, for a 3 o'clock slot. But I want everyone to understand that is listening to me. TV1 did not own the show and does not own the show.
Right.
There is a company, by the way, by the name of Tegna. Tegna actually owns the show. TV1 was the distributor of the show. So we understand that. It's no different than a production company.
Gonna give them the logistics.
Come on. So exactly. So I don't want people to feel that TV1 pulled out of the show. TV1 did not pull out of the show. In fact, they were a bit shocked too, in reference to how it all went down. You just know how it goes when, we presented great content for our community, gave us all a voice, a place that we can be proud of and celebrate people who may not get on the Talk or the View and places of that nature. And we really want to highlight the people in our community that were making a difference. And I think for me, the saddest part of it all, Tammy, because, Mother, I keep projects rolling.
Right.
But I think the saddest part of it all is that now there's a void in our community. We don't have that outlet anymore. And that is what's disheartening about it all. So,
Was it financial? Oh, shit, I almost fell out the chair. Was it financial?
Don't fall out the chair. Well, the deal is this. There were a lot of moving pieces and parts behind the scenes. We were doing very well in terms of what the ratings were, in terms of how we were being received in our community. But it's challenging when you don't have the necessary resources that you need in order to get where people are expecting you to be. You have to set people up for success.
Girl, don't start talking in these goddamn riddles and tell me what the hell happened. I'm gonna get ordinary. Just tell me what happened.
What I'm saying. You gotta give the people the resources. If you want them to be successful, you have to give them the tools to be successful.
So they wasn't
and I think
y'all what?
I think we could have gotten more support from Tegna than we would have done better.
Oh, I love me some Tammy Roman. Did you all not see the way she gathered? She gathered Quad and was like, girl, can we please get a straight answer? Quad's doing the 2-step the entire time. And I'm like, girl, what had happened? Because the production company, which happens to be Tegna, so she was being truthful about that. I think that's the only thing she was being truthful about, by the way. They released a statement, and I put that in my last video, that the reason for the cancellation was due to a decline in the audience. And another thing, this show has been on for 3 years. And I would think that the production company, after year number 2, would put some monies into the show, especially if it's successful and people are tuning in. And obviously they were, because they were on for 3 seasons. So this narrative that Quad is presenting to the public about there not being any resources put into the show, I find that very hard to believe. Tammy also asked Quad about what was going on with Married to Medicine. And, well, take a look.
Love it. Now, what's going on with Married to Medicine?
Child, Miss Married to Medicine is very busy. We have actually been, due to the quarantine, we want everyone to be safe, and we know that there's been a huge outbreak of the coronavirus, both in LA and also New York. And per my conversations that I've been able to have with the powers that be and executives at Bravo, we're actually just putting the shows on hold right now. Normally, Married to Medicine would have started filming late March, maybe early April, and then they've now pushed that out. It was May, the first push out, and now it's, they're speculating it could be, August or September. Now, I didn't get this information from cast members. I got this information from the big dogs, because I'm in constant conversation with the big dogs. I'm just going to say that. Baby, so run with the rumors you got. Run with the rumors you got.
Willow tree bitch. Okay? That is Willow weeping, Willow cover your whole goddamn body shape. You ain't coming big dogs, bitch.
From your head to your toe, honey, get into it. These are just big facts. No, these are, I don't shade the people, Tammy, the people call it shade. I just speak facts.
So, factually, who you like on the show and who you don't like? Because the people wants to know.
You know what's so interesting about the show? I've always, how I am. I'm a very open person, and I love everyone until you show me something different. I give everyone a chance. You start at 100 with me and you work your way down, or either you stay up. I don't really have many challenges with anyone currently on the show at all. Have really good relationships with a number of the women there. We still talk. We still kind of text. Even before all of this, we were hanging out before the quarantine. So, I'm pretty good with the people, and everybody know who I don't fool with, will never fool with, cannot get with, and has left behind. And that's just that. True T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
That's unfortunate. Because, y'all's relationship and dynamic was one of the reasons why I started watching the show. I really liked y'all in the beginning.
Well, shout out to me and Mariah, honey, for bringing you on to the show, honey. Yes.
Yeah. Now
I'm through.
All y'all. I'm fans of all y'all. Is there anybody I don't fuck with on Married to Medicine? No, I like all y'all. At first, I wasn't vibing Contessa.
You didn't like that.
I like Contessa now. I don't even call her Contessa no more. I call her my
Contessa.
Yeah, I like her. But I don't watch the LA one. I ain't never seen one episode of that. Is that good?
That's it. They doing their thing. They coming on up. They coming on up through the ranks. Actually, they will be rolling out May 3rd, good people. So please watch Married to Medicine LA, May 3rd down to the Bravo. You will see some cameos from the good girls of Married to Medicine Atlanta, myself, Heavenly Kimes, Contessa, and Toya got in on this one too. So watch the good people. She done came across, and we did some cross marketing, and so May 3rd.
Miss Quad, can you stop two-stepping for a second? Because the people are still waiting on you to answer the question as to whether or not you got that contract. Y'all see the way she keep on dancing around these questions? I'm going to need Miss Thing to stop doing all this dancing and all this lying and carrying on and hit us with some true tea, okay? Keep in mind, these women make 6 figures per episode. So if I were fired, I'd be in communication with the big dogs too. However, just because you're in communication with the powers that be does not mean that you have been asked to return for season 8. I'm curious to know how many times she and Mariah have passed one another in the hallways, because I know that Miss Huck has been in contact and had meetings with the big dogs too. We all know Mariah's ego is too damn big to just sit at home knowing that the other ladies have gotten contracts and she hasn't. With her being the show's executive producer and the quote-unquote owner, she is not having that. It is team too much. This is one time she will come down from her chariot and find out what the hell is going on down at HQ. And people, please do not get it confused. When Married to Medicine LA premieres May the 3rd and you see Miss Quad on there, and make the assumption that Quad has been asked to return to Married to Medicine Season 8 because that show was filmed and wrapped probably sometime last year. And like I said in my last video, due to this quarantine, we don't know when the filming for Season 8 is going to begin. But what we do know is that anything can happen between now and then. Both Quad and Mariah could be asked to come back. And if that were to happen, as much as I love the other ladies on the show, I will not continue to watch. After 7 seasons of seeing the same 2 women go at it for absolutely no reason, I am not interested in that at all. Drop down in the comments section and tell me how you all feel about the situation. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, be blessed, and most importantly, be a blessing. Good night.